why you need to stop running traditional email sequences to drive leads if you're a B2B company. I'm going to go through that today. Hey, I'm Kevin Downey from the agency Kevin M. Downey, where we help companies with their recruiting, sales, and marketing efforts. You can visit our website at kevinmdowney.com. Okay, today's topic, traditional email sequences, driving inbound leads in B2B. How do you do it? What does the copy look like? And why traditional sequences are dead. They don't work. They've never really worked all that well. And I'm going to prove it to you and show you why today. All right. So if you are a B2B company and you're using email, your CRM, some CMS like Smart Lead, Instantly, Apollo, whatever it is to drive inbound leads, I'm going to show you the setup that we use, that we have used for 8 years, have sent over 100 million emails for clients in that time. 800 million, not that many. 100 million, 105, 110 million, somewhere in that range. In that time period, when I started doing email for clients, and we did it for ourselves first. This is 8 years ago. We did email like everybody talked about doing when it was kind of in its infancy. We did traditional sequences. We threaded emails together. We sent them marketing messages, and we tried to drive them ultimately to a link that was a scheduled call or to fill out a form or something like that. And it didn't work particularly well. It worked a little, but didn't work very well, right? And now we go 8 years down the road. Email's been used like crazy by so many companies. Every CRM does it, right? Doesn't do it very well, but every CRM out there offers email. So everybody's doing automated email, whether low volume or high volume or whatever. And almost everyone still does traditional sequences. I looked at in the last 8 years, probably 250, 300 setups within companies that I have helped and then redone their email for them. And what I can tell you is about 99%. I've seen 2 or 3, 4 good setups in that time period. So about 98 to 99% get it wrong, right? And in doing their email, they do the same thing that everybody else does. They watch YouTube. A lot of these are marketing people, and they keep doing the same thing. They are marketing to companies. That's not how you drive leads, though. How you drive leads, the sales department that does the cold outreach gets it. Right? So email in reality should be driven by a CRO, a CSO, or a VP of sales that understands what you're doing on a front end of a cold call, a prospecting call, right? So we ask, Allison, hey, curious if you have this pain point. If you do, I can help you solve it. We can help you solve it. Maybe a little bit about here's how. This is what I want you to do next. This is what I want to do next. I'm going to send you our catalog, our info, our stuff, right? Now I'm going to give you my calendar. Right? And after you look at our stuff and I give you the basic summary, if you're interested, we can jump on a call. That's the front end of a cold call. Now, what do we teach reps to do when we get that yes? We want the reps to dig in on that call. They're not just going to send an email and let them go. They're going to send it while they have them on a call. They're going to do a while I have you or something comparable and say, Allison, hey, I'm sending it over to your email. Is it allison@abccompany.com? Hey, while I have you, let me ask you a quick question. And then we're going to dig in, we're going to gather intel, and we're going to try to move the needle. That's what we want a rep to do. In email, we have the advantage of volume, but we have the disadvantage that we're not having a dynamic conversation. So we have to do just what's on the front end of a cold call. Okay. We have not since 7 years ago plus. I think we messed around with regular sequences for about 3 months. And I said to myself after watching it and its performance, I said, that's not what we would do on a call. What we want to do with email is drive leads just like we would on a call. We want to find a decision maker with a pain point. So we want to send one email and only one email, right? Allison, do you have this problem? If you do, we can offer you this. We can solve it with this. I want you to reply back and I'm going to send you X. Then I'm going to give you an opportunity and we can get on a call if you're interested. All right. So we're trying to get them engaged to say, yes, send me that, because they're protecting their time and their money. So if you offer to send them something, you're not stealing any time or money. They can glance at your PDF or your catalog in a minute, 2 minutes, whatever, right? They're not committing to a call. That's how you get decision makers to acknowledge they have a pain point. So again, what are we doing with email? Single email, identify decision maker with a pain point, get them to reply, send them stuff, give them a call to action, and then call them. That's how you do business development in 2025. That's modern B2B with high-powered email, okay? Now, one facet in this is that ideally we don't want to be emailing people more than once a month because we don't want to over email them. That's the other problem with sequences. We're marketing to people, we're sending too many emails in a short period of time, they're marketing you as spam, and most sequences don't ask them to reply. They never get engagement. All of which is really important, and I cover this in another long video from way back when on email infrastructure, all of which is necessary to protect the health of your email infrastructure. So we want to send fewer emails to people. We want to send one a month at most, usually, if in an ideal circumstance. So if my infrastructure, if I have a prospect list of 250,000 people, I want to build my infrastructure to be able to send 250,000 emails a month. I want to hit everybody one time. That's it. Get as many leads as I can. We cycle through everyone. And then the next time we're sending an email, or the next step in the sequence, which I hate that name, is the same email to everyone that did not reply and didn't unsubscribe. We're going to send the email again. And we're going to keep going and keep going and keep going. And that's how you build email infrastructure. But traditional threaded sequences, they come off as automated. You're marketing to people. You're not getting replies. You're not getting true engagement. A click is not as valuable as a reply. So all of that structure and thought process is wrong, right? This is how you drive leads. This is how you send emails that's going to drive you inbound leads day after day after day. Okay, hopefully that helps you. If you want any help from us, reach out to us, kevinmdowney.com. Thanks for being here today. Best of luck in business, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.